Hi, I'm Diane with South House Designs and welcome to my studio. We are here today so that I can share with you how to install an invisible zipper without the plastic invisible zipper feet that the industry tries to sell you. No, you can install one with your traditional zipper foot you already have. Cross that one off your list. And this is part of a larger blog post about how I made 4 of the black and white cabana stripe pillows, these right here, out of one $5 table runner. So if you're also interested in that, the link to that blog is right down below in the details. So be sure and jump over there. And please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and help me get started. Thanks so much. Here you go. First, you need to open your zipper and press back the coils. You need to get this little edge flat, and I'm hoping you can see this right now. You can see the coils even though we're on the back of the zipper. You're going to press it so that that becomes flat. And you have to do that no matter how you install an invisible zipper. It's always like that. So you're at my ironing board. Here's my hot iron. One trick, please remember to have your iron, the steam turned off, because you have to have your fingers nice and close to the iron to hold that open. And you would scald yourself if you had that steam on. So I am moving slowly along there. You may have to experiment. You don't want to sit on it too long in any one spot because you don't want to melt those plastic teeth. But I have never had a problem with it. So I just move along this, and I am at the highest heat level of my iron, if that helps you out. Can you see? Let me show you the two sides. This side is done. It's nice and flat. This side you can still see the coils from the back side of the zipper. I'm looking at the back of the zipper. So this side is complete. Now I'm going to do this side, and it's just a little tricky to get started. And then you roll it right along there. I'm using a pretty good amount of pressure on it, but I'm keeping the iron moving so that it doesn't melt the coils. And there you go. That is now ready to be installed. Okay, so here is the pillowcase, which is actually a table runner that I purchased at Hobby Lobby, and I've cut it into pieces, 4 pieces to make 4 pillows. It has the seams already done, the side seams, the long edges of the table runner. I have turned this inside out now, and I am ready to install the zipper. Invisible zippers, traditionally, you install the zipper before you do the seams that surround the zipper. In this case, my seams are already there, and I don't want to take them out. So I make sure that I have a zipper that's longer than that allowance, and that will accommodate that. So I'm going to mark this, the right side of my zipper installed to the right side of the fabric. So this side of the zipper is going to go here, and I'm going to make sure that it extends beyond, beyond the seam allowance. So I'm just going to pin it right here. I'm going to run it along that edge. Okay, so this is my traditional zipper foot, and it has the screw on the back where you can tighten the pressure and allows you to slide from one side to the other. This one, I need to be over on this side, and I lower my pressure foot and I bring my needle down in position so that I can see how close I can get. Okay, I'm going to tighten it right there. My needle is right next to that opening. And I am going to stitch this in place, starting right there at that seam allowance. I'm going to come a little bit forward of it so that I can back tack first. Back tack 2 or 3 spots and then come forward, and I am running right along the edge here. And I am getting as close to the teeth as I can without on them. And I have to keep forcing my zipper this way because it wants to pull away from the seam, as you can see, from the edge. And then when I get to that end, I back tack again. Now, I need to flip my pillowcase over. See, this table runner, one side had an interfacing on it, the other side didn't. Okay. So now I flipped it over and we're ready to do the other side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the zipper right down to the seam. I'm then going to pull this piece over and I'm going to pin it in place to mark so that my two sides of the zipper are going to line up. Now it's kind of awkward there, so I'm going to raise the zipper up again a little bit so that I can get it to lay down to actually stitch this side. And I'm going to come in here really close and I'm going to do a little back tack again, and I'm going to stitch this right down this side as close to those zipper feet as I can without going onto the coils. This may be looking a little bit complicated, but that's just because of the side seams already being done. What you would really do if you were making a pillow from scratch instead of making it from a table runner, you would stitch the zipper to each side of the pillow separately, the front and the back separately, and then put them together. Here I'm needing to stitch all the way up to the seam as close as I can, and then back tack a couple of stitches here, and then clip my threads. And that's it for this step. Okay, so that's wrong side out. I'm going to now bring my, I'm going to reach in there and pull this closed. This is still hanging out on the wrong side, and it'll be hanging out on the wrong side there. You're going to flip it over, and there is your edge of your pillow. I'm going to turn it right side out. So then you've got these two little tails. In this case, I just turn them under, and I close my pillow right up to the edge as far as I can. And there you go. Now, here is one of the finished ones. You'll want to go over to the blog and see the post about how I made these 4 pillows, 2 of these and 2 of these out of one $5 table runner from Hobby Lobby. I hope this helps you. I hope you work with the invisible zipper and give it a try and see how easy they are to work with. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for stopping in. Be sure and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow on the blog, and there'll be more treats like this there.